I feel like Leo with the Oscar. The price just changed, no sound with a cost ya. And I'm not an imposter. My style don't borrow or foster. My enemies will not prosper. Seems like every time
Well, we're in a 21st century setting, Southampton St Mary's Stadium, and Alan Smith has joined me, Martin Tyler, to describe the action for you here. It's Hearts against Celtic. Just a quick word on this super scoring season for the visiting team today.
Yeah, maybe they'd fancy themselves to grab one or two here, the form that the strikers have been in.
Now we can check on the lineup. So, Alan, 4-4-2?
Yeah, I think it looks that way, Martin. Yes, it's the conventional shape. It's the one that the manager prefers.
Let's have a look now at the Celtic team. Well, more often than not, we're looking at teams that shape up this way, Alan.
Yeah, such a popular system, 4-2-3-1. It gives you a lot of stability, and if your front four, as you might describe them, are good players, it's a really potent system.
Very different to the old Dell ground, where Southampton, where you had to be shoehorned into the stadium. Capacity of only 15,000. It's much bigger here at St Mary's, and it's very much a symbol of the modern-day development of the football club, Southampton Football Club.
Yeah, it's a nice ground. It's similar to quite a few in England these days, but the Southampton fans have come along and they get good crowds here at St Mary's.
McVeigh is the official for today's game. Celtic kick-off. Well, he's got the ball there and dealt with the danger, really. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. He's going to cross it. And here's the shot. A decent effort, just off target.
Yeah, unlucky, because he got some power behind the ball, just not the direction.
Well, Mr Smith's eyes lit up alongside me, and he's only on the gantry. He'd love to have taken that chance. You would have taken that chance.
I almost think he thought he'd scored before the ball actually came for him. He was too casual.
And it will go into the middle now. We've got a corner here, that could pose some problems. Good clearance. Here's Walker. Shot up! Well blocked. He's got it away, and that's what you have to do. Walker. Roberts. Here's Brown. The break is definitely on. Played into the middle. And that is now a goal kick. Now Griffiths. It could be a chance. He missed it. It's a neat pass. He's got his shot off now. Decent block. Nicholson. Walker. He might be through. He's through. And shoots! Well, how's he done that? You'd back him 99 times out of 100.
I think it's one of those. He thought he'd scored before he hit the ball. And that is the #1 rule.
Now Brown. Johansson. Ambrose. Johansson. He's crossed it well. Nicholson. If the opposition back off, they could be in trouble. And the ball gets to here. They've opened them up here. Many players are two-footed, but this player isn't. And I'm afraid you've just seen an illustration of that.
Yeah, it's not something you look back on with much pride, that, because he should be better with his weaker foot.
Now Brown. Roberts. Of all the decisions that are difficult to get right on a regular basis, offside probably right up there, isn't it, Alan? Right here?
Yeah, when the defence is pushing up and the players rushing through, it's such a difficult decision, but it's a good one in this case.
Walker. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Has a go with the volley. Great work. Craig Gordon with the save. That will be a corner. Pressure really on yet another corner. Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance. Johansson. Here's Brown. Griffiths. Now Brown. And he could get away here. And in goes the cross. Well, the shot's well off target. So it's half-time and we're still waiting for that first goal. These two teams very well matched in the first half. And that's a bit surprising because we expected the high-scoring visitors to be on top at this stage. They're not.
No, it's a bit of a collector's item so far, but still, 45 minutes, you'd expect that to change.
Change of ends, and the second half is underway. Very good passing from this team. The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. Now Brown. Marvellous tackle. Johansson. And the cross coming in. And in comes the header. That is a high-class header to score here.
And what a good header, thumping effort to the keeper's right.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. And Griffiths. Well, they've been really bursting to get on, those players on the bench, and one's going to be lucky now. Now Griffiths being moved around nicely here with this passing game. Johansson. And here's the shot. It stays. The margin, just the one goal.
Just looking at the manager down in the technical area, he knows that that miss might be vital.
Well, time is ticking away. It's time for a change, and here it comes. Riley. That's a useful ball in. Not a great cross at all in the circumstances. And pretty easy to cope with by the defending team. Johansson. Armstrong. Oh, he could be in. He's put it in well. Keeper can collect this one. Substitution coming up. If the opposition back off, they could be in trouble when the ball gets to here. Handball there, and the player's called back. Oh, well played. Although he's disappointed at being substituted, he certainly made an impact on the game with that goal.
Well, he got a little bit of luck. It wasn't right in the corner, but it had enough power on it, that header.
Subs getting ready. Shots on here. Well, as blocks go, that's a good one. Can they draw level here with 5 minutes left? He's coming forward with some danger. Here's Walker. Now the shot! Could have been a really significant shot that. It did just miss, but for a moment we thought that would influence the shape of the scoreline.
Yeah, he grimaces. He knows that was a big moment. If he could have found the target there.
And it's going to be a substitution now for this team. The referee has decided to add on 2 minutes. That's good defending. Really had to deal with that. Could have really hurt the team now. Well, the game has run its course here, and there's the final whistle. Well, given their status in the match, Alan, clearly underdogs, they'll be pretty happy with the way they've played.
I think so. Yeah, they can take a lot from this performance moving forward. Might not have got the result they wanted, but they did well.
No sour with a cost ya, and I'm not an imposter. My style don't borrow or foster. My enemies will not prosper. Seems like every time they take a shot they hit the crossbar, and I move like